Everyone, today we have new part of our video report, and as I promised, here we're gonna cover turret of our T-72. As you can see, it's now in finished state. It even features attached barrel. So it's a quite complex assembly. You'll have to assemble a lot of parts together. As you can see, we have a nice detailed machine gun. We have several hatches which can be positioned in open version. We have also target sight, armor panels, the stowage bins. There are 3 of them, as you can see. And all of those parts should be assembled out of several elements, and they're pretty much detailed. Of course, you will have to do a lot of masking because there are plenty of transparent parts on the turret. As you can see, one is here in the commander's armor panel. There are also several for the visors, several for the target sights, and those should be painted into the transparent blue, and then you will have to mask them. So I will have to decide whether to mask them or just to paint with light blue and imitate, let's say, the glass color which is usually present on the Russian tanks. A main barrel is assembled out of several pieces. As you can see, it's still detachable because I'm not sure if I'm gonna glue it. Overall fitment is very nice, but as you can see, we still have seams in the middle, and I hope they won't be visible. But anyway, when you attach the barrel, all those seams are placed on the bottom, so they're basically not visible on the finished model. And those armor panels are actually easy to assemble, but the main question is 2 attachment points, because attachment points are placed in this part, which is basically visible. And there is one part on the separate sprue, which is used for the extra armor panel. And this one features attachment points from the sides, where like any cut, any damage won't be visible. I really wonder why Meng decided not to implement the same parts connection on all armor panels. Moreover, we have to assemble all of those smoke launcher stations out of several separate parts, and that's also quite ridiculous. I mean, some big parts are not replicated properly, and still we have to assemble those parts out of really tiny pieces in order to assemble this one station. This hatch should be openable. I won't open it now because now it's closed properly for the painting, and then I will open it on the finished model. And as you can see, it's just a click-clack system, so we just insert it here and then it's movable, openable. With this hatch, however, everything is not that simple, because here you will have to glue it in the desired position, because otherwise you won't be able to place it in any other position. And machine gun, as I said, is assembled out of several pieces. It's quite, I would say, complex assembly, but you will be, let's say, rewarded with very nicely looking machine gun. I saw several reviews. Authors complain about appearance of the machine gun, but I think it's more than enough for out of the box appearance, and detailing is really impressive. The same can be said about stowage bins. Stowage bins should be assembled out of several panels. Those panels, of course, are separate, and you have to glue them properly, but fitment here is not the problem, so everything just, let's say, slides in place, and you don't have any possible issues with gaps or other things. I was worried about the mantle cover, but as you can see, there are no seams, because first you assemble the plastic base, let's say, and then you cover with this rubber-like element. I also used the super glue in order to achieve the proper attachment here on the upper surface, and that's pretty much all with this part. I've covered the target side with cover, because usually on the tank biathlon it's closed. I've also painted the visor of the target side here in the light blue. I hope it will be visible. And for now, I think it isn't, because as you can see, it's dark. Maybe just like this. Of course, I will have to mask this transparent part. Maybe I'll use mask hole. And also those visors, as I said before. Or maybe just paint them with light blue and it will be the same effect. Overall, again, parts fitment is very nice. There is some minor detailing inside. well, let's hope that in the future we will see some, let's say, better kits in detailing, in internal detailing from Meng. As you can see, I detailed this target side panel for the second hatch, which will be opened. And that's pretty much all. By the way, the commander's hatch is assembled together with UV searchlight, the armor panel and machine gun, and just click clacks again inside the whole turret part. So basically you can rotate it in whichever direction you need it. And also another interesting element is this aerial, which also should be assembled out of several parts, and you have to be careful while gluing all those tiny elements together. So that's all for this video report. As you can see, turret is very nice, and by the way, on the background you can see tracks. I will dedicate a separate video for them because it's also quite an interesting topic. As for now, I would like to thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment in the comment section below and like this video, share it with your friends and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!